Hello, my name is Tazen from casaGeo, the data science and location intelligence company with the second example of address validation with Alteryx. In this table we have a total of 6 addresses from 6 different countries. 5 addresses and 1 McDonald's as point of interest. Let's find the right addresses here too. And, just as importantly, how well do the addresses found match the addresses we entered? But before we get into the example, I would like to briefly show how the casaGeoCoder works, simplified. You enter an address in Alteryx. Alteryx sends the address to here's servers. And the servers send an address back to Alteryx if the input address is unique. No address if no matching address was found. Or multiple addresses if the input address is ambiguous. In addition, you get a small statistic about the quality of the address for each address found. The most important statistic value is the relevance. The relevance lies between 0 and 1 and evaluates how well the address entered matches the address found. A value of 1 means that the 2 addresses match 100%. If the value is less than 1, there are relevant differences between the 2 addresses. In addition to relevance, the statistics contain match quality values for each component of the address, that is for the street, house number, postcode, city and country. Each of these values lies between 0 and 1. The value 1 stands for 100% match of the 2 components, and the smaller the value, the greater the deviation between input and output value. The match quality of the components is used to calculate the relevance. But the relevance cannot be derived from the match qualities using a simple formula. This is due to the fact that the relevance also includes special exceptions of individual addresses. Let's return to our table with addresses. In contrast to the first example, the street and house number are now in one field. The workflow is essentially the same as in the first example. In the casaGeoCoder input tool we change from street plus house number in 2 fields to in 1 field. We also add a second join tool to match the match quality with the result addresses. We do this with the 2 key variables ID and sub-ID. The sub-ID identifies possible multiple addresses. We run the workflow. The addresses are validated and corrected for all countries considered. In dataset 3 the letter R is replaced by the letter V. In dataset 4 the missing letter S is added. In both we get 2 address suggestions, each with sub-ID 1 and 2. We choose the address with the higher score in each case. In dataset 5, the city is changed from Liverpool to Birkenhead. And the addresses of McDonald's in Hamburg are also found. The relevance is well over 90% and in total here returns 20 addresses. There are more than 20 McDonald's in Hamburg, but casaGeoCoder returns a maximum of 20 addresses per input address. We look at the statistics on quality. The relevance is between 0.99 and 0.68. Normally we accept addresses with a relevance greater than 0.8. If the street or postcode is missing, the match quality is set to 0. The same applies to the cities that are differently perfect, such as Liverpool versus Birkenhead or Sunderborg versus Grassen in the example. The relevance and match quality allow us to decide whether we want to adopt an address. In the third example, we look at addresses that are only in one address field at a time. If you liked the video, give us a like, and if you are interested in the topics data science and location intelligence, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your time.